If you've ever been to Boracay, you would see this main road right in front of D Mall and know that we would not normally call this amount of traffic normal. Welcome to the new normal. It's so bad they even have Ronald McDonald locked up in a box. It's really, most of it's not too bad here for the check-in. You go here, they have a hand wash sink, they take your temperature, they have some sanitizer, foot bath. You go into D Mall. It's not that bad. And wearing the mask, I'm so used to it, it's really not a problem. So the mask and the check-ins aren't really a big deal. Most of your restaurants will have a ledger book and hand sanitizer. Pretty standard, same as they had in Iloilo. The tricycles here are the big e-trikes, and with proper spacing, they still hold 4 people on a shared ride. So they're not that bad. Coming into the mall, exactly what you'd expect. Temperature, hand sanitizer, there may or may not be a ledger book. So the day-to-day life isn't bad. I would like to do my own laundry, but the laundry service is drop-off only. They have a plastic screen, and you can't go in. I can sit with Stanley, but I can't sit with my wife. That's a bummer. So checking into the beach, you have a little sign-in. They use it for contact tracing. If they ever actually have to go through those books to figure out who went where, it's going to be a nightmare. There should be an app where you scan a QR code and a big database, because these ledger books are not going to be searchable. But it's not bad. You sign in, I think they spray you down. There may or may not be there's no temperature check. It is a little weird walking on the beach with a mask, but if you're out away from others, generally you can take it off. Nobody seems to mind. And the shopping is really private. It's very bizarre. I just bought this 15-liter waterproof bag. It's just one giant open bag. It's not like a good backpack, but for going to the beach it's handy. I have a 10-liter already and it's just too small, so we're gonna try the 15. The 20 look giant, but there's just here at the one of the little markets. There's only a few markets open. It's by the budget mart that's closed. Everything is closed, man. This is hurting. It is, oh my, 5:20 in the evening, and they started out at 350 pesos. They went down to 300 during the negotiations, and then we had to send somebody out running to another shop to get the color I wanted. Although they didn't have the color I wanted green. This is good enough. And the price went back up to 350 when we were getting to the final. And I noticed, but I didn't argue because I heard them talking. And as I said, it's 5:20 in the evening. We are their very first customer of the day. So when I paid her, she was like, "Thank you, now we can buy vegetables." So I went ahead and paid the extra because I didn't really mind. What you doing? She has shomai. But yeah, 5:20 in the evening, we're her first customer. That's pretty messed up. As I said, the check-ins, the temperature checks, the sanitizer, the masks, not really a big deal. It's really not a hassle. The problem is, this is the busiest I've seen this street in 2 weeks. There's nobody here, and the entire economy of this island is tied up in tourists. You may not work directly for tourists, but you got a sorry store, and your neighbors aren't shopping because their job at the hotel is closed. The hotel is closed, so the restaurants and the hotels are not buying as much food from the grocers. The boats aren't running tourists back and forth, so the boats are not buying fuel. I mean, it's just the whole thing. This is a very small island. Everything is tied into the tourist. So it's really, really hurting them bad being shut down like this. Hopefully they can get the tourists back here soon, because everyone here is just broke. There's no money to be had. Here is our Andox. Andox and Jollibee's are the only fast food places open, and the hotels get expensive. It's kind of like visiting day at the jail, though, because the tables have this big divider on them. Kind of funny, kind of bizarre, but we're sitting together, sort of. Yeah, there's very little open here. The hotels get expensive, and fast food is Jollibee's Andox only. McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Chow King, Mang Inasal, all closed. However, if I can sit here, eat for $1 with this view, it's not all bad. So I am enjoying it here. I just feel very sorry for all of the people here struggling to make money. And I'll let this bottle of wine answer the question, should you come to Boracay? Why not? Enjoy your day in paradise.